What's going on, guys? Eject1 here again. Oh, let me turn on my microphone really quick. Sorry about that. Um, hey guys, here's Eject1 coming at you with episode 13 of the Survival Let's Play series. And in today's episode, we are going to be working on the part 2 of the storage system. Um, and all that is, well, not the storage system, but the room itself for the part 2 of the storage system, which is actually going to be the part that goes right above the, which is just going to be the area that goes right above this area that we built in the last episode. Um, but yeah, so anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'll need is, some dark oak logs, because I'm pretty sure I don't have enough at all for this. Or will I? I might need spruce. I will need to sleep first, in any case. Yeah, and if you if you guys like this video, be sure to give a like and be sure to leave a thumbs up. Let me try that again. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe and leave comments down below. And it does help out the channel. And if you're really interested, go check out my Twitter. I do post whenever I update my whenever I make a new episode on there. And I am gonna start trying to be more social on there and talk about things that may or may not be a part of Minecraft or whatever. And but yeah, and if you're watching this from the Twitter side of, if you're watching this from Twitter, hi, hello. If you enjoy this episode too, be sure to maybe go over to the YouTube side of it and watch it over there as well, because it does help my channel. And yeah, so anyways, let's go ahead and get started. And I think the best way to start this, I am gonna need spruce. Okay. And I don't really plan on building the redstone just yet. I will build it. That's why I left that. For anyone wondering and that didn't see the previous episode, I left this gap here for now. Yeah, I left that gap there for now just so I can just because that's gonna be where the redstone goes. And I haven't built the redstone yet, so. But I want to focus on the rooms themselves first before I do any of the. Yeah, I want to do the actual rooms first before I do any of the redstone, because the redstone is actually quite simple. Well, it is. I say it's simple, but the main thing this will need is actually. Well, the main thing that this will need is actually hoppers, which requires iron, which actually means that. Which means that I might have to go ahead and start plotting out an iron farm, because I definitely know I definitely know I have enough iron to do what I want to do. So, yeah. So I might wind up building an iron farm. Yeah. So I might wind up building an iron farm. But we'll have to see. And this storage room isn't gonna be like in fact, I might even do this. Well, I want to do the storage thing, but yeah, like this won't be a But yeah, this won't be a like, it won't just like, it's not going to just like organize into like individual chests, so like each chest is marked out with a particular block or so. It's literally just gonna be a random storage. I can always upgrade it to. I can always upgrade it later, but yeah. Now let's see. I think we'll take down this tree. Which is actually a really good thing that I found that village a while back. That's over there somewhere. And I'd actually like to turn that into a, well, I want to turn part of that into the iron farm, or take some villages from there and turn that into an iron farm. But I'm not sure yet. I'm not exactly there yet, so then I have to find a spot for the iron farm, and I'm actually not sure where that can go. I'm not really too certain on where that can go just yet. So, I mean, I want it to be nearby, but I'm not sure like where exactly I want to place it. Like, I don't want it to be super far away from what I'm doing, but I also want it to be like super close to the base or so, just because the way the iron farms work. But we'll see. We'll figure it out. That was definitely not enough logs for this section, but yeah. And I am kind of thinking about changing up, well, I want to keep that section of the base roughly the same. Yeah, I want to keep that side of the base roughly the same. But, you know, as what I've been doing. But I think after this, I really want to experiment and try to build in, like, different blocks and different styles. Because I mean, I want it to look good. I want it to look nice, but I also want to, like, have different styles. If that makes sense. Hopefully it does. It's like, I want to do different things. So, like, how in this... So, like, for example, like, how this is, like, pretty much like a well, not a mansion, but it's like a house-looking thing. And then over there, that kind of breaks off in just a random tunnel. And then this also kind of goes in, like, a little hall thing. But, something like that. I don't know. Like, I want to stick to this, to the style and such, but I also want to branch out and do other things, but I don't know. We'll have to see. And I need more dirt blocks because I need to cover this in so I can work on the walls. Because I'm basically going to do this how I'm basically going to build this exactly how I built my yeah, because I'm going to build this very similar to how I built my staircase room, where it's actually two of these units stacked on top of each other. And to do that, I'm going to fill this entire floor in. Well, I say floor. There will be a floor here at some point. But for now, until I get this set up, I'm going to just fill this in so I have something to stand on while I work on building it. So that is kind of the plan for this. That's coarse dirt. That's not what I need. Okay. Now, and I will need more spruce. I mean, the idea for the base, my plans for the base is that it's not gonna be set to a particular style. Um, yeah, like it won't be set to a particular style. Um, it'll pretty much be the same material or same materials, but what makes this base unique, or how I want to go about this base, is for the most part I want it to be in the shape. I will add color and stuff later on, like just kind of break it up, but for the most part it's going to be like reliant on the shape. But I do want it to kind of look cohesive and look good together, so, and hopefully I can achieve that. Like, obviously I'll have other things in here, but yeah. And I did kind of have an idea just now that I was thinking about, which I might do, which I'm thinking about doing, which is I was thinking about taking this area that I'm in right now and eventually making something that goes, you know, that connects to here or so and works its way over to, if I can come down here, that works its way over to here somehow or somewhere over there, and I could turn this into like a central area of the base, like a central courtyard. And I was thinking that that could actually be like that might be a really cool spot for a like a Zen garden or so. I don't know if a Zen garden would be the right way to call it, but, and I need to get down so I can, because I don't want mobs spawning. Yeah, I mean, mobs can spawn and I will fight them at some point, but for now I just want to focus on the building aspects of the game. Also because I don't really have a lot of armor on me. Like, I have some stuff, but it's not that great, so I don't want to focus on the... Yeah, so I don't want to focus on having to fight mobs unless I have to. So, then because my armor isn't stacked, so... But yeah, I was thinking like some kind of like central area here that could be turned into like a Zen garden or so, like just a courtyard with like a fountain and such. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that next episode. Well, actually, we can't do a next episode because, well, the only reason I say, well, I mean, we could do that, but the only reason I don't think I can is only because, I would have to figure out what goes from here and connect it up to there first, or over there. And so until I have that, I can't really, I mean, I can get started from this corner, but that would be about it. Of course, I need to find a way to get entry into the garden, but I think it'd be pretty cool. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, how's that? Okay, now we're ready. But I think we are making progress with this base. And I do think I should start working on some stuff off camera. I don't really, I mean, I do and I don't. Just because, like, I've done everything on camera up to this point. But I do know it does take time, it can take time away from being able to do things that, like, okay, so for example, instead of having to go and gather all these materials, on camera, I would, oh, well. Do I have torches? I do have torches. I was not expecting that. I definitely need to go through and light this area up. Now I just forgot what I was talking about because that creeper completely distracted me, but let's see. What did I come here for? Thought I broke something. Unless I'm just forgetting. I don't remember. Yeah, let's just get back to work on this. But yeah, I would like to do something like a little courtyard or a Zen garden type thing. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like a fountain in the middle. Like I said, I would just need to connect this what I'm standing on here up to somewhere over there. And have it make sense. Yeah. Because I want this, and I know I'm taking, and I know I know pretty much all these episodes have been just building this base, and maybe it's boring for you guys. I don't know. You have to let me know, but I really want to get this base built, and yeah, I really want to get this base built, and but I want this base to be huge. Like, I want it to be massive. So it is gonna take. So it might take a little while, and I do apologize if, if I'm building the same thing over and over again, or building on the same thing over and over again, that just gets boring. I thought that was a hostile mob. But yeah, that's but hopefully that's okay with you guys. I don't want to make you guys bored of what's going on here. I just want to yeah, I don't want to bore you guys with stuff that's going on here. Because I know this stuff might, it could get a little boring here and there, but hopefully it's not too boring. Let's see. Actually, this is, one shorter, I just realized. Oh, well. So, let's see. 18. Or is this the same? I think it is the same. No, because that's 4 studs. 4 blocks tall. Sorry, guys, I guess I got Legos on the brain. But yeah, yeah, there's not gonna be a set style or like a set thing. I mean, aside from the materials I'm using, just because right now they're easy to get, and I will actually look into getting other materials and building it up more eventually. But I was thinking, because obviously I don't want to do just yeah, because I don't want to do just what was I gonna say? I don't want to work on just building the base and that's it. Like, obviously I want to do other things in this world, and I will eventually get around to doing that. But I want to focus for these next few episodes. I want to focus on the main area of the base. So like mostly, mostly just focusing on the, so mainly just focusing on the main portion of the space, or the main portions of the space. Like, that area is probably what I consider the main, or the central hub, or the entrance area of the base. Yeah. So that's basically the, kind of like the main, well, I don't want to say living quarters and such. I still have to add something like the living quarters. But this is kind of like the main kind of area. And this is just the storage system, and it's kind of that I need it is more so that I need the storage system, but I think it's something that I could add that would make, that makes it pretty cool. And since I'm at it, while I'm here, because I didn't finish this because for whatever reason I did not finish this in the episode that I did it, so we're going to put that there. And I think we'll take that out, make it a nice big window. Or actually, I don't want it to be that open. I want this to go here. But there, and that'll work. But yeah, like this will pretty much be like, and I still need to work on this upper floor. I think in the next episode I will probably work on the redstone for. Well, I might work on the. Well, actually, I can't work on the redstone on that until I do the iron farm. So what I'll probably do. So what I'm thinking of doing is I think next episode and the next few episodes probably focus or going back to focusing on this area. Because believe it or not, this area, well, I don't want to say it's almost done. Or, well, not area, but section. I wouldn't say this section is almost done because it's far from being done. Because there'll always be things to improve upon with it as well. But just to show you what I'm looking at, or what I'm thinking about doing. This fern is in my way. See, I'm kind of thinking of like with this, I want to make like, so we have this floor, and that's kind of complete. And then I want to do a second floor, which I've built up to. And then let me put my bed down so mobs don't spawn. But I want to, so I have this floor here, and then I'm gonna have this floor, and I'm kind of thinking of putting a third floor, but the third floor will be like a central, like a middle top piece, and I don't know if it's gonna be a yeah, now I don't know if it'll be like a kind of like what you'd see for a clock tower or so, where it's got like an extra little piece that sticks out the middle or so. It probably won't be a clock, but just to give like an idea. So you have this floor, that floor, and then you'll have the top thing, and then that'll pretty much be like the main portion of the base, or like the main entrance or whatever. And obviously it won't be the only part because I want to have like a massive courtyard and all sorts of stuff back here. I also want to have stuff that goes over my. I also want to have a section that goes over my tunnel and works its way over to there. But for the most part, this would be like the central area. So, and now that we have that done, actually, something we can do, if I can get out of the crafting menu, I think what I'll do is I'm going to. I have a lot of, and this is why I need storage because I have none. We are going to focus on stairs. Let me check my current chest to see if I have anything. Yeah, because I have all sorts of things I need to craft for this world. Anyways, like, yeah, like, I know I have the, what was I trying to say? I know I have, yeah, like, I know I still need to make I want to make a room that goes to the nether, or something that goes to the nether, but I haven't figured out how I want to do that, so, yeah. Like, something that takes me to another, some kind of enchanting area, just things like that. I don't have any slabs, that's okay. So now it's just gonna be a series of me walking back and forth and blabbering, or just talking. So, what I'm looking at is stairs. I know I'm doing this in sections for the materials, but I tend to do that because for some reason I don't like to waste materials. Now some things are fine. For me to waste, like I have no problem with some of this stuff being wasted, but if I can, I prefer not to waste the material. So yeah, for some reason I don't like to waste the material too much if I can help it. So yeah, so that's why I'm only making like a certain number of stairs at a time. And sometimes I make a little excess right now, and right now that's fine, just because like yeah, for me I'm okay with like having a little excess stairs. Like this will have excess. So I have that 8 that's in my hot box or my hotkeys or what they're called. I forget what they're called. And for me that's fine because obviously I can use those for more ceilings in my base later. But yeah, so right now what I'm going to do is I need to find storage for stuff. So this flour needs to go somewhere that's not in my inventory. And you can see why I need storage, because like I have no room for because my inventory alone has no room for anything else. So yeah. Now, again, I did mention that, it'll be like an item or a storage thing for items in my inventory. And I'm going to do something that's a little bit strange even for me to do, but I think it could have a really cool effect. And what that is let me see, 8 times 5 is 8 times 5 is 40. Okay. So basically, I want it to kind of be like, I don't know, like it's kind of hard to explain without like let me see if I can. Sorry guys, I'm also focused in on this, but yeah, the idea being that the bottom area is storage, and I will use that as storage. Like I will use that to store like, so if I need to just run in there and drop something in there, I can put something in there. But I kind of want this to be like, so if I get done with the build and I have like a bunch of excess materials and I have no idea what to do with them, and I don't really feel like going through the task of yeah, I don't really feel like going through the task of trying to sort the items by hand, then what I was thinking is that I could just use it as a, and I just lost a slab, but not on my watch. Put this here. Again, I try not to waste materials, so that can stay there for the time being. And now we can open this up. So what I was thinking is that this room won't really have too much of a purpose, but like if I get done with a project and I have a bunch of materials that I don't feel like sorting out, this machine will actually, like, I'll literally just have a hopper and I throw items into it and it'll basically just put into the chest. Now, it might not organize it just because I don't know how to do an item sorter. And if I can figure it out, I will make this into that. But for right now, I'm more just concerned about, but for now, I'm more so concerned about, but for now, I'm more focused on, like, just throw the items in there, and then it's like, when I need them, I can look through the chests. Which I don't know if that's really the smartest way to go about this, but I think it'll work for Yeah, I think it'll work for me. We'll see. And as you can see, I am like running out of space. So I think what I will do, we will actually, I got an idea. We will take this and we're going to place you right there. And I place that there so that way it's in my walking path, and so I notice it because it'll stand out. Or I'll just forget about it and it'll just stay there for all eternity. Well, I don't know. But yeah, but something where I could just take a bunch of items, throw it into a hopper, and it would just like load it into whatever chest is available. So, which, I don't know. I mean, I want to try and not keep so much stuff in my storage as much as possible, but if I can help it, then I will. But eventually I will make like an item sorter, I think, because I've never actually built one before, and I think it'd be really cool. And if you're gonna have an item storage, if you're gonna have an item storage, remember you just throw items in there. You might as well have something that sorts it for you. So, although with a room this small, I'm not sure exactly how I do it. And that is a lot of dirt. So, I need to now run back and forth and fill that in. And also, I probably could have picked all that up, but oh well. Okay. So we have that. Now, how much time do I have left? I actually can't check from my phone because I'm at bed. Okay, we got 30 minutes. Yeah, I just wanted to check to make sure. So let me think. I think what we could do, I do need to collect up this wood. I'm going to sleep really quick because it is getting nighttime. Okay, I guess we can run there. But yeah, this is, and eventually I'll start using these. I would like to get the, hopper situation sorted first, though. Well, it might have to happen before that, but, we'll see. I don't know. But honestly, I just want, like, a system where I just throw a bunch of items into hoppers and it just sorts it for me. That's quite literally what my plan is with this world. And while I'm at it, that can go to there. Right. Now, I think for the rest of the episode, and I mean, if you watch up to this point, that's great. And if you get bored of the next part, I do apologize. But I think the next step, which I think makes the most sense, is I think I'm going to spend the rest of the episode collecting up sandstone, and yeah, I think I'll spend the rest. I think I'll spend the rest of the episode collecting up sandstone and trying to fill this in as much as possible within, like, say 30 minutes. Yeah, and hopefully you guys don't find it too boring. But if you do and you click off, I do apologize in advance. And like I said, I have been thinking about like skipping, collecting the sand and all that stuff. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, you guys have to let me know. And I do want to do other things in this world. Like as I mentioned before, I do want to do other things with this world. I don't want to just do like, like I don't want to just build. I don't want to just, like, I don't want to just build the base. Like I want to work on the base, and that's gonna be a definite mainstay. But I want to do other things with this area. So, and I want to do other things with other areas in this game eventually. but I want to focus on the main section of the base. So, and then eventually, like every so often, like every few episodes, I'll probably, yeah, and then in every few episodes, I'll just come back and like expand the base for something else, right? At least that's the plan. But we'll see. Yeah, so I think what I want to do is, so, which I think the next episode, since we're gonna be done with the storage room, I think what I'll do is I'll actually, well, I actually have one more. Okay, so what I want to do is, as I mentioned earlier, I want to work on the, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I want to work on that front part, or that top part of the house, or the house part of the base. I keep calling it a house or base, but it's more of a base than a house. And I want to work on more of that. Or yeah, I want to work on that, but I did mention also earlier that I want to make a part that goes over the tunnel and kind of winds up here. And I think that I'll also lump that in with that. Yeah, and I think I will also go ahead and like add that to the project. So that might take like an episode or two more. So yeah. There. Now let me run up there and see what we got so far. But yeah, I think so I think what my plan is, at least content schedule planning, just, and I'm also recording this for me, just so in my head later on when I go to do this, I kind of remember. And also you guys can kind of see where my head's at, or what I'm thinking. Also, so if you're watching this episode and you hear about what I'm thinking and you like the idea, then maybe you'll stay tuned and see what happens next. But I was thinking of building the part that goes over the tunnel and connects like a structure over top of the tunnel there to like to the rest of the base. But I was thinking, like, the way I was thinking about organizing it would be, or going about this is basically just get that whole second floor done. Yeah, basically just get the whole second floor done. And then also get, or the second floor of the base done. And then get the, get the whole second floor of the base done. And then get the, then get that top part. Yeah, and then get the top piece of the, yeah, and then get the top piece of, which would essentially be a third floor, even though it's technically not a third. Well, it might not. I don't know. I haven't planned that far ahead yet. But I think that will be the plan for it anyways. And then I'm thinking of taking a break from that and moving on to another project that will, yeah, then I'm thinking about moving on to another project. Yeah, then I'm thinking about moving on to another project, and that will actually become that'll be another project. I'm not gonna tell you, I don't want to tell you about because I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, I don't want to spoil it yet until it happens. But it'll be similar to what we're doing here, but it'll be different. It'll pretty much be in like a similar area. It might be over there, so I don't know where it'll be at exactly yet. But I do have plans for another project that isn't the base. And I think what I'll do is I'll actually, I'll go ahead and build that. And then I think when I'm done with that, I'll come back here in a few episodes and work on that extension part I mentioned. So, and I think I would like to try next episode to, well, I think the next 1 to 2 episodes are going to be purely focused on getting this whole second floor done. Or yeah, getting this whole second floor done. I do want to get another square here. Even though there isn't a room here, I want to make it like a support, like a suspended room. Like maybe there could be something underneath here that kind of ties into the little central area I mentioned earlier. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. But yeah, but that's all future plans. There's no guarantee for that just yet. I mean, I was thinking that could be the area. That could be the. I was thinking that. Well, I'll actually show you guys in a little bit. I do want to collect some more sand. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think about those those plans. Yeah, you guys let me know what you think about those plans down in the comments below or in Twitter or so, wherever you're watching this from. But yeah, I mean, it's all future stuff. No real set goals in mind. And obviously, because once I get that thing, yeah, because once I get that quote-unquote third floor, I don't know what you call those things. I really don't. I'd have to look it up. But, I think I think that would be, like, phase 1 of the base. And then, like, I'll go work on something else, or another project, and then we can come back and work on, like, phase 2. But yeah, I don't know. It's all up in the air. I mean, there's no real set plan for the base, but yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it turns out pretty cool and you guys like it, so we'll see. Okay, let's run to the inside so I can get to my bed. Yeah, that's actually looking really cool, even just from here. I don't know, maybe I'm planning too far ahead, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm planning too far ahead, but I do think planning, having some ideas of what I'd like to do will definitely help us out. But we'll see. I think what I'd like to do. Okay. So now I can run up here, fill this in again. I think we'll go this way. Right. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, like, yeah, I mean, I'll definitely be working on the base continuously, but I mean, this is gonna be something that I'll be working on until it does get complete, but I don't want to spend every episode of my Let's Play working on the base, because, I mean, I have been doing that for pretty much every episode, but, yeah. Now, I had some ideas, actually. I did have some other ideas for it, and I was thinking, now, one thing I was thinking of is that I do like how I can see the base from here, kind of. Obviously these trees are in the way, and I'd like to open this up, actually. But I do kind of like how I can get a hint of what the base, the inside of the base looks like a little bit. And I was kind of thinking I was trying to think if I could find a way to, leave this side, like, obviously it'd be blocked off, but it would also be open so I can see what's going on in there. Or so I can kind of, so when I'm coming over crossing the bridge, I can kind of see a little bit into the base. But something like that. Maybe I'll make it so the base kind of extends out to here somewhere. Along this little water stream or so. I'm not sure yet. I might do that, but I think that'd be pretty cool. And the other thing I was thinking of is I was thinking if I come up right here, actually. I mean, now to do it, I'd have to take this out, unfortunately. But I was thinking about putting a door here, and this door would lead out to being underneath the other section up there. Yeah, it would lead up to the section it'll lead up to coming out to here, and that'd be under this section. And then I was thinking, like, finding a way to incorporate this into, yeah, I was thinking about finding a way to incorporate this into, the little outdoor central garden area. I will have to take that out. That is kind of annoying. And some of those trees. But we'll see. Yeah, yeah, I think all of next episode, I think all of next episode I'm actually going to, yeah, I think all of next episode I'm actually going to focus on this whole top floor. Or not top floor, but the second floor. Yeah, I think that'll be all of next episode, though. I don't know, we'll see. And I do still need more. Right. It does take a lot of sandstone. Let me take that. Let me go get the bed. Let me go get the bed. It's like bring over to the sand area. Actually, what time is it? Okay. I just want to check and make sure. Yeah, we got a little bit of time. Yeah, I think I want to focus on getting the floor. Or I think I'm going to focus on getting the floors of the... Yeah, I think I'm just going to focus on getting the floors of the... Yeah, I think I'm just going to focus on getting... for the rest of the episode, I'll probably just focus on getting the floors of the... floors. The floors... I think I'm just going to focus on getting try to get the floors of this done. That way next episode I could just focus on building up the walls. And this is really exciting here, actually, because this is like this is like I'm almost level. Like we're actually getting this level down to where it's lined up with the bridge on the other side, so it's gonna make it look a lot nicer. Which I'm actually really happy and excited for. And I think it's gonna help make this look really cool. Because eventually, what that means is I can do something with that village, and then eventually I could take this and make a path that goes from the bridge to the village. Man, I'm really happy about that too. That's actually why I'm using up a lot of the sand before I use the sandstone. Because I could use the sandstone, it is right there, but I want to get the sand broken down first. But I want to break down the sand first, just because there's a lot more of it before I get to the sandstone. Let's see if I can... Yeah, hopefully that will be... Yeah, hopefully that will be, hopefully it'll look pretty cool. Okay. And all this will get flattened eventually. This will all get taken out as well. I'm just focused on the sand part, the main part, the sand. Alright. Let me see. Okay, we'll see how far that gets us. Okay. See if I can get this done before it gets to nighttime. Okay, that got done. Now let me run down to the bed here. I'm also gonna make another pickaxe. Okay. But I think the layout of this base is coming out really nicely. You guys have to let me know. You guys have to let me know what you think. Yeah. Okay, there's that. Now we need to go down to get more sand for sandstone. How much time do we have left? Several minutes. Okay, we got we've got plenty of time. Yeah, sorry if I'm pausing the game constantly to check the time. Usually I have my phone to check the time, but I forgot to bring it over to my recording area, so yeah. Okay. So yeah, the rest of this episode just digging sand and just talking nonsense, whatever, I guess. Or I guess talking about future plans. I don't know. Yeah, sorry if I'm going quiet, guys. I haven't really thought of anything noteworthy to talk about, and guess I was kind of focused on digging up all the sand. Also, I want to try and get these floors. I want to try and get the floor of the base done before I move on to, or before the end of the episode. Yeah, just because I don't want to, yeah, just that way next episode we can go and get started on the actual walls of of the area we're working on right now. We'll see. Even though it's gonna be a pretty big task to take on for one episode. Oh, well, I guess that's the end of this episode, guys. I guess I ran out of space again. But yeah, I guess if you guys enjoyed the episode, like, comment, and subscribe, and if you're coming over for Twitter, and be sure to check out my Twitter. And if you are already on Twitter and seeing this episode, you know, maybe like I said, head over to the YouTube side and maybe watch over there as well, so it helps out the channel. Until next time, guys, this is Eject1, signing off.